Okay. And there's game capture, starting over again. I got my fingers crossed. This time I got a good feeling about it.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Okay, grab
Now.
pistol.
Now, as an experiment, we're gonna turn the opacity back on. Oh my god.
You sound like you're having a great time.
Oh, I'm living.
I wish there was a way I could figure out to have an extra little window in the corner just to, like, show these screenshots. Just like a live feed of how that's... Ah, there go our legs. Damn. It's a bad sign if you break your legs on the jump.
The only annoying thing is that now I have to go and make that head all over. I have to make both of their heads and pull up their colors all over again.
Hey, I mean, it's worth it. That was absolutely wild.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's
Oh
pop
my
in
god.
here. Fix the power supply. Do my little skip here. Spin and grab the computer. Liquid Snake immediately comes over and heals us. You see, they're coming for you. You did the models so weird and messed up that they're coming for you.
Look, it ain't my fault. I didn't know it would do that.
Oh yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, Square did that. That's all Square. That's firmly at their feet. Alright, grab the C4. Burroughs is helpfully holding the door for us. Grab the snack packs. Head back in. That's one thing of C4.
Oh, I think they're having a fun time in Muna's game right now.
Uh-oh. Like, as in, like, actually or sarcastically? Are things going good?
Bit of column A, bit of column B.
That's not encouraging. Anyway, I was about to say, I think I do a better job at this when I can't see the timer, or at least I can't see the timer very well. I turned off Always on Top on Live Split, and last run, it was underneath OBS, and I could not read my times, but now I have it open, and I keep compulsively looking over to it. Even though, again, there's no real feedback there for what I'm doing. It's not like I can simply go faster. We are already simply going faster. That's like 90% of the run.
Right.
You just keep going forward, and then you don't not go forward.
You gotta keep going forward. You gotta go fast.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta go fast.
You gotta go faster, faster. I'm not gonna stop. Just, you know how. You know
Oh, yes, I know you.
Yeah.
Although I say that, there is a part in this where we could go faster, and I've just not figured it out. If you're fast enough, you can get to the console the second that the power is on. I've just never managed it. Yeah, so that way you don't have to waste time running all the way back over to Carter. I mean, you have to go back there anyway, but he doesn't get in your way and bump you.
Right.
This has been a pretty smooth run of the Norwegian camp, though. Astute viewers may notice that there was no fire and there were no things at the very end there, because we got to the entrance before Carter turned the power off, and that just causes them to not spawn.
Hey, Cal.
Yes?
Shout out to this one fucking male Vieira whose bio is literally just "I'm dumb as fuck."
That is a mood. That is a mood for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna open this back up and we're gonna pray.
I'd cross my fingers, but I'm busy mashing E to open this switch. There we go. Everybody into the cabin. Go over here. Go forward while the load is happening and grab the key.
Okay, so I have news.
I have news too. I think I just got Cruz on the ramp on the first try. What's your news?
I don't think the opacity is what was killing it.
Oh. Have you discovered a new, even worse slider?
No. What I have noticed is I've exported twice with the opacity restored to the lips, and
And they're still doing the they live thing?
yup.
Well, that's interesting.
I wonder if I have to take this into Blender and do something to the skeleton.
I get the feeling it's going to have to go into Blender eventually anyway.
Yeah, that's what the whole point of this is, to take it into Blender. The video I was watching was literally turning your avatar into a VTuber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. He was in the right spot. By doing that, when we teleport to him to reveal him as a thing, we're just in the end level zone. It's a fairly mundane skip, but it's one that we've been getting wrong a couple previous times. I'm just getting sloppy.
Well, congrats on finally getting it right.
Yeah, and we just have to keep doing that.
Eerie Sea Mongler.
That's a very good one. I'm sorry for not calling that out.
I saw it mentioned.
Hey, Williams, look how much blood we have. We have so much blood. We could just keep pulling just liters and liters of blood out.
Okay, in the meantime, I think that is all I need from Text Tools.
Okay. And we just shimmy, and we're good. We have skipped cutscene. We just need to go in here, shoot that, go through here, slow down at the pool table, let Williams catch up a little bit, go into the corner. Please open the door, please open the door, thank you. Grab some snack packs, grab some ammo, switch to the grenades, and touch the radio. This is going to go very badly. This is my least favorite fight in the entire game.
Well, now that you've spoken it into existence, of course it's going to go as bad as you think it will. Oh, she's so
Well, I suppose it could be worse, because I have actually trapped them in the room with us. Which is something that I haven't done in a while. Normally, they don't like to come in here. Normally, they like to go and try to force me to complete the level normally by leading me out here and through this door, which if they get close enough, they can break. Anyway, skip cutscene, go around the side while the level is loading. Grab the big boy flamethrower. Grab the big boy flamethrower ammo. Grab the extra blood test. And simply hit the bricks. I think we ended that with lower health, so William should come over to us. He didn't. He didn't! Williams! You absolute...
I swear, all the NPCs in this game exist to make you that much more upset at them.
They're sentient. They're trying to mess with me.
It's like Wreck-It Ralph, but instead of wanting to be liked by the player, they're actively fucking you over because they think it's funny. Every time you shut the game off, they're just sitting in the folder, just laughing their ass off. Like, did you see him? Did you see how pissed off he got?
My only
Next
input
time
here is that instead of the folder, they're sitting in my Windows registry, because that's where this game stores its data for some reason.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not a very good port.
Duly noted.
Okay, and then just go right by him, out into the cold. And we're good. On to the next level. The trick there is the last guy spawns when you touch the ground, and then when he comes up, Williams will fire at him through the window where you left him. You want him to shoot him once, and then tell him to come over to you, so that it will draw the aggroed enemy over to you, so it'll open the door. Because any door that things can like bust open is like specially tagged or something like that. I think I don't know if it's every single door in the game. I don't think it's all of them. I think there are just some doors that can be broken, and if a thing runs into one of them, it will perform a little interaction that busts the door open.
Oh, not even any cameras anymore, thank God.
Anyway, we just run past all of these losers here. They can't do anything to us. Grab the key, put out the fires. Excuse me. There's Pace. How's it going, Pace? He looks like he's doing great. Hey, it looks like we're going to be doing the alternate version of this skip. We're going to be doing the cicada shell. We're going to feed our clone to things. And since our clone is busy, we just get teleported up here. And we don't have to bother with the cutscene. Williams is doing great. There's our guy in there. You saw him for like 2 frames. He's just getting absolutely destroyed by that walker. But it doesn't matter because he can't die. Weirdly, he can get infected and turn into a rupture, but it's very rare. I've only ever seen it happen once. It doesn't really matter, though. He is not important. The moment we stop being him, he can die and it doesn't matter. Or... oh, he did turn into a rupture over there. I just saw it out the corner of my eye. He's just standing there with the walker. Wild. We're seeing a lot of cool stuff tonight.
Remember, you want to make sure that you don't eat up too much of your shoddy ammo.
Mm-hmm. Although, before the Strata Lab, it doesn't really matter, because you lose all your stuff anyway.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I've finally taken this stuff into Blender and I'm looking at all the geometry of these assets and I'm just like, wow.
Oh, come on, Collins, don't do this to me. There we go. Because the game forces you into position based on where you're facing, not where you're looking, or not where you're standing, rather. You can use that to go through doors, and it's only really useful in 2 areas.
It's 200 triangles thing.
Come on, Collins. Come on, Collins. Come on, Collins.
Things.
Keep up, buddy.
Oh no, that's just
I need you
hair. That's
to open that
hair.
console.
Jesus. Okay, so face is...
Alright, we just need to keep them busy, and we're good. He has made himself no longer essential. We can leave him behind to die.
We're gonna die here.
No, Collins, you're gonna die here. Bye. Alright, it's time for the pulse-pounding boss fight. Skip the cutscene, and then we just go around it. It has an unbeatable final technique of forcing you to unequip your health packs, which can get you sometimes. But other than that, it can't actually hurt you.
I'm kind of shocked. This whole model is less than 14,000 triangles.
Damn, really? Huh.
Yeah.
Wild.
This is 13,628 triangles, and that is as many faces as well.
I have seen stuff on Sketchfab with less detail that has more triangles than that. So good on the artist Squeenix.
Yeah, this is insanely well done.
Okay, follow the maze, just stick to the right, get to the very end, hit the hydraulic override.
So the tail is like one long, like, weird tube thing, right?
I've heard this about Tails.
No, but like it's got four external,
Hey, buddy,
like
come over
four
here.
regular faces
And
that
go
would
around.
form the tube, or four regular faces, four regular sides that form
Oh,
the tube,
I see.
right?
Uh-huh.
And then it's got these like blades sticking out of it in order to define, like that's probably where the texture goes, the fluff,
Oh.
because I have the big fluffy tail.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally.
Right, and it's got the transparent polygons with like the fur and everything on it, right?
Yeah, this is this is very clever modeling.
It is interesting
Oh
to see
my
how the
God.
sausage is made.
Like all these really intricate pieces on her gear, like there's no real, like, it's not modeled in, they're not chiseling anything, which leads me to think that a lot of that is just straight up sculpting and then, oh, what is the name for it?
We got
The,
gooped.
Oh no, you can't get gooped, cow. Oh, you got
We got gooped. It's a shame. Sometimes the goop catches up with you. I hate those little green things. Like, every single other crawler in the game is not a threat to us. Oh, by the way, 9, 8, 6, 3, 2. The ritual is complete. Anyway, every single other crawler in the game is not a threat to us, except for the spitter ones, because they can slow us down. Hey, it actually happened! It actually played the scripted sequence. It bit him and he transformed.
Hey.
Wild. I've only ever seen that happen like once.
Sorry, the geek in me has come out and I'm just like, damn, this is really efficient. Like, my favorite thing about this, I noticed this while I was in the Text Tools Model Viewer 2.
Mm-hmm.
The head is actually really ugly once you get past the front face. Like, it is incredibly crude once you get to, like, the back of the head. It is just
Because
like-
all that's covered by hair generally, right?
Mhm.
And I'm guessing
And so,
all
like-
of the rear head geometry is just in the hair meshes.
Yeah, so like the back of the head is just straight up, like, I think only a few polygons.
Damn. Well, hey, that's a good place to save them. You don't see them back there.
Yeah.
It's like how in one of the Mario Karts or whatever, they only have one texture for Daisy's head, and it's just her eyes, and it tiles across the entire head. But they hide it with her hair, so you don't see it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Probably the most complicated thing I'm seeing. No, I won't say that the face isn't the most complicated thing. I'm just noticing, like, wow, this is all really clever shape design. Especially her earring. Like, Minfina's earring is... I really liked it because it looked pretty, but, like, now actually looking at it as just gray geometry, like, damn.
Yeah, they put a lot of detail into those things. And there we go. That's probably the messiest we've ever done the C-Lab, but I'm perfectly happy with it. Alright,
The
now we're in the
simplest thing is
Strato
just the
Lab.
fucking long kilt. It's just a tube.
Mm.
I find that hilarious. It's just a long-ass tube.
Funny enough, this is making me nostalgic for messing around in Blender. I just really fell off of that for some reason, and I don't know why.
Well, it's always there waiting for you.
That's true. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. So long, buddy. Oh, he's kind of sticking out. That's fine, though. As long as we don't go close to him, he can't actually hurt us.
Have fun in your new playpen.
Weirdly enough, Falchek actually survives that most of the time. It just gets, like, stuck on the other side of the little, like, partition, and it just never goes over to him.
That is wild. It is so trained on gunning for your ass that it literally doesn't turn
He wants to
around.
kill me so bad.
Oh, he just loves you so much.
He's just so disappointed that I left him with Falchek, the most boring man in the game.
Daddy, please don't leave me with the weird man.
Unfortunately, those two are just gonna be in there. It's their
It's like
fate.
getting left. It's like getting your mom dropping you off and leaving you with your weird uncle that nobody likes.
Oh no.
Amazingly, I don't have one of those.
Captain JF.
I barely remember anything about, like... It's been ages since I saw my uncle. It's also been ages since I saw my aunt, too. Things did not go well the last time I hung out with her, so...
Oh, 1 second.
Oh, go right ahead. Let's see. Now that we have everything we need here, we'll leave Dixon at this junction. Say hello to this weird guy here. He's already a thing. Don't worry about him. Combination is always 4-1. That guy's going to chase us. Funny enough, you go through the cutscene quickly enough that he does not actually transform. He just takes on the animation set of a rupture while still having his model. So sometimes later in the level, he'll just show up as just a guy in a white onesie stomping around with like a heavy footstep. It's very silly. Anyway, let's take these guys out. These guys have very low HP and very low fire HP, apparently. Because they are very easy to kill. Although our resources are very low. Lower than I would like. I would like to have 3 going into the next level, but what are you gonna do? Let's get our boy. You can order him to go to the control panel early, but there's no reason to, because when he does, he starts moving very slowly, and you have to push him. Okay, as soon as it's available, holding down E, get the code for the elevator, and we head back. And since we led that guy away, he shouldn't be here to bother us. Yeah, he's down there somewhere. Okay, everybody say hello to Fisk. Fisk is secretly the funniest character in the game. I've mentioned this many times. He just does not get a chance to shine, because he's in one level that he's only in because of a bug. Wow, normally they don't do that. Normally they don't all, like, rush out. Weird. If you're close to that, it'll kill you, by the way.
Target spotted. Armed for combat.
There we go. Oh, he ran the wrong way. You're not supposed to go over there. There we go. Okay. Let's go in here. I would love to have more snack packs, but it is not to be. I think there's more in that corner, but you don't want to go over there. It's a trap. Don't even look at it. Grab the 2 grenades. We're going to need both of them. Around the corner, lock this guy in. Acknowledge the switch. Then go in here. What we want to do is shoot those barrels and then immediately go in here. We can't shoot these barrels because we need to get to the switch. And we don't have time to extinguish them or wait for them to go out. So we're just going to YOLO it.
I am back,
Welcome back.
and I will immediately be leaving.
Ah, I see. Emergency?
Yeah. No, not an emergency. I just have to go cook dinner.
Ah, I see.
Grandmother
Alright
was
then.
howling my name. I have mac and cheese to go make.
Oh, nice. Well, it's been great hanging out with you. Thanks for coming by.
Likewise, thank you for viewing the monstrosities that I've created.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. I love a good monstrosity.
Alright, hopefully when I get some more time, I will make these not abominations.
Alright, until then, good night, see you around.
See y'all.
Okay, let's get the extinguisher. Open door number 4, door number 3, door number 2, and enter the meat room, which we desperately need because we have fewer health packs than I would really like to have at this point. 5 is fine. It's not great, it's not terrible. We could certainly be doing worse. And we want to cycle their AI there because otherwise sometimes they forget to follow you. Which is worse when it's with Dixon. Fisk doesn't matter. Because even if you bring him with you, he disappears in the elevator. So it doesn't matter. The level is bugged. There we go. Alright, here's some real tricky execution. So there's a thing in the corner that we don't want to aggro. And I believe we just aggroed. Great going, Dixon! Absolute dingus. Get this guy. Pick up their assorted bullets, because we're going to need those in a second. 1 and 2. Good going, Dixon. Pick up more bullets. Hey, you're not supposed to be out here. That's weird. Why did that happen? Oh, things might be about to go real bad. If this happens, the run is over. Oh, thank God. Soldiers can spawn in here, and it's bad. You cannot, in a speedrun context, defeat them in a reasonable amount of time. Cannot be done. Run's over, if that happens. Thankfully, it's rare. I have mostly just found it that it happens, like, on restarts. Okay, let's head over here, get the grenade ready. Tell Dixon to stop following, push him up against the door, and threaten him with a grenade, and he opens it. Don't know why that happens. And then you immediately hit the cutscene, because when a cutscene is happening, no one can take damage. So that prevents Dixon from taking damage and aggroing on us. Now there's something very important we need in the corner. We need... Be quiet, Dixon. We need the grenade launcher. Because without this, we can't win the game. Fortunately, by getting this after setting off the bomb, we can't stop and get ammo, but it doesn't matter because it's faster anyway. Bomb always goes off early. Say goodbye to Dixon. Okay. As previously mentioned in the other run, this has become probably my favorite or second favorite, maybe tied with the Stratolab, my favorite level. Because it is just lightning fast, running in, running back out. Up to 6 snack packs, and we will have many more by the time we're complete. Because there is a lot of hidden health in this level. Like this one right here. If you're playing normally, it's probably easier to see them. But we're not playing normally. Grab the sniper rifle ammo over here. There is a single magazine of it. We will need it shortly. Reload skip there. Did it skip? It skipped. And Powell immediately trusts us, so he will follow us. We don't even have to give him a gun. Sometimes Powell can stonewall you here. You want to kill both of these guys, because they will call reinforcements. Down here. Ignore them. We don't need them. And if you're far enough ahead of Powell, he will also ignore them and run to meet you. There we go. How, you dingus. I'm not healing you. Grab the key. Head back out. Kill that guy. Pop in here. Grab the extra snack packs. Set off the alarms, which is normally a bad thing to do, but it doesn't matter because since we left all of the things alive, all of these guys are fighting things. So long, suckers. We are very low on shotgun ammo, though. Ideally, you want to just blow through them with the shotgun, but we only have 12 rounds left. We got one thing of shotgun ammo from him. I believe right here. Right here. Now we have full health packs. What you saw right there was the interaction I was talking about, where things can break doors. Thing is, if you push them, you can just push them out of the way. You can just go through. Powell, against all odds, appears to have survived. Why not? He's not going to be important. Okay, so there's these guys pacing outside. You gotta kill them, or they will close the doors. So we need to go in here, plant the explosives, and go back out. Same as ever. Although somehow, despite being something like 80 or 90 runs into this, only just now occurred to me that if you head them off on this side, they have to run towards you. These two guys over here, what we want to do is run to about this corner right here, and then just immediately take them out so we don't have to deal with them later. Powell is just going to follow us and complain the whole level. I don't know why I told him to follow me, because if he doesn't have a pistol, which we didn't have to give him one because of the backup, no, not the pistol is the backup, because of the sort of main strategy we went with, it literally doesn't matter. So he is just going to be following us until we inevitably scrape him off on a fence post or something. He gets stuck and just kind of stays. That one was risky, but this is where we get the sniper rifle, which we will need shortly. Grab that, immediately back up. Some runners will throw grenades. I've never seen the point. Get to just about here. There we go. And then head back around to this side. For some reason, the sniper rifle is the only thing you can shoot the explosives with. I don't know why. It's also weird because C4 is a stable explosive and does not explode when you shoot it, but it's video games. So we want to go at about a diagonal until we see the one here. shoot it, and then grab the one from the other side. And since we killed these guys before already, we just immediately go in. Open up the staff room, which requires a big Frankenstein lever switch for some reason. Push that guy out of the way. Go up here. Climb the stairwell to remind the game that we've already completed this task. There we go. I was worried now that Khaki had left that it was going to do the thing that I've been talking about pretty much every time I go up these stairs. There was a bug, I think it was a bug, or some kind of sequence break, I don't know, where when I got to the top, it showed me that same camera angle, but instead of a bunch of things coming out of the vents, it was a whole bunch of soldiers entering the building, and then I was immediately killed by invincible flamethrower troops. Only ever seen it happen once. One of these days I gotta go back, remember which one it was, and clip that. Because it is super weird. Anyway, bye pal. Alright, it is time for the gauntlet, and we are going into it with 10 snack packs, which I'm very happy about. There is some extra health and some extra stun grenades over there, but we don't need them unless we're doing very badly. You have to fight a walker to get them, and that will eat about a minute of time. I just don't even bother turning around anymore. Blow those up. Wait for them to round the corner, blow them up. There we go, pick these up. Head down here. There we go. I need to get my fire extinguisher. Hopefully I have enough shotgun ammo for this. There we go. Get this back out. We need to kill this turret before we get up to it. There we go. Get around this corner. And just push this out of the way with the taser. Go inside and turn off the turret. This is just a straight up turret gauntlet, basically. This is why we need to have as much health as possible, because there is a lot of enforced damage. Namely, this last bit, where you just kind of have to soak it. Going into the last one with 4. That's fine. I don't know, man. It's a long list. There we go. And we need this guy to die in front of Stoles so that he immediately trusts us. Grab some more ammo. And then we go through this whole thing right here. To acknowledge the power supply, send Stoles to it. There is a thing that kind of, if I remember correctly, it spawns some enemies if you're like guarding him, but not if you're a ways away from him. So we need to activate this as quickly as possible, because this opens a timed door, and this breaks the scripted sequence.
Okay.
Now we scramble Stoles' brain real quick so that he's not following us anymore. This technically saves his life, because otherwise he goes in here and dies. Nailed it. Now we're outside of the room that we're supposed to be trapped in. So what we need to do now is grab more snack packs, grab some ammo, grab that, and summon the mans. You always have to summon the mans. Otherwise, you cannot enter the party palace, as we talked about before. I'm gonna save my shotgun ammo. We're gonna need it to kill ceiling things honor guards. So ignore that turret. Ignore the crawler that's in this room. It can't hurt you during cutscenes, so it doesn't matter. This guy's already a thing, don't worry about him. Grab the key, shoot that, get the shotgun. Back out. We need to kill these two guys in here. 2 shots each. Go inside. Switch to the MP5 and approach Ceiling Thing. Ceiling Thing is so impressed by our resolve that he does not kill us. He just hits us once and that's it. It's the same every time. As soon as he turns red, get out the flamethrower, shoot that X on the ground. And he dies. Easy as. Grab the stun grenades. We need all of them. Grab the high explosive grenades just in case. These guys just in case. Ignore him. He's not important. Go around the corner and onto the escape. One of my least favorite levels in the game, even worse than the Gauntlet, because this is the only part in the game where moving faster does not help you, and in fact hurts you. You just kind of have to know where all these explosions happen, and I'm not good at knowing things. So, there we go. And also, it's still doing the little puffs of steam. So those will damage you, as well as the explosions. Damage is fairly minor, at least. There we go. Around the corner. Let's get our haircut real quick. That one is unavoidable. I don't have enough shotgun ammo to deal with these guys. So we're going to have to get up from a distance. There we go. This guy spawns without a weapon because these guys are following him. We need to get past them. We need to climb these boxes as quickly as possible and go in backwards. It's real weird. It's very video gamey. I don't know how they get stuff down to these labs. Which guys? Oh, the 2 soldier guys? Oh, hell, maybe. I don't know. Alright, time to kill Whitey. And get the grenade launcher. Switch to our stun grenades. Oh, those guys. You know, that is possible. Sometimes they do despawn stuff to save, like, game resources. So we need to stun these guys rather than kill them. Because if we stun them, they drop their guns. And once their guns have been dropped, they're basically just like taking up spawn slots for this ambush at the end without actually doing damage to me. So it prevents it from spawning this big ambush at the end, except for that guy. But he's going the wrong way. He doesn't know where we are. Now, sometimes there's a sniper out here. And in fact, there is. Got him. That is the last actual threat to us in the entire game. Now we've won. We skip most of the level by just going around these crates. And now we just need to run to the boss arena. I know it looks like we're about to run out of exposure bar, and the game will, like, gently remind us that this is a mechanic, but we're going to round that corner and it's going to fill back up. Exposure is kind of an abandoned mechanic in this game. When you're outside, you know, in Antarctica, you have basically that blue cold bar, and if that reaches the bottom, you start taking damage, because it's cold. Sure, makes sense. but it's extremely rare that you are ever in a circumstance in the game where that comes into play. There we go, shoot all the barrels, and then we just need to keep shooting him in this, like, nodule right here. And when we do that enough, we win the game. I have one hand on the mouse, because we never run out of ammo on this, and I have the other hand on the button that stops the timer. As mentioned last run, when he starts turning blue, he is out of range. It's a real weird design. It's a real not very good design. I feel like the boss fight would end faster if you were actually in range to hit him for longer, but Mac just keeps pulling the helicopter back. And as you can hear, because there's no pain or impact sounds, he is not actually taking damage until we get to about here. And then the game is over. 45-26, baby! Yeah! It's not the world record, but I'll take it.
Excellent timing there, pilot. Early retirement from Gen Inc.
No, not exactly. On my way back from an extended Arctic vacation.
Uh-huh. So what's your name, smartass?
McCready. R.J. McCready. U.S. Outpost 131.
That's the thing, everyone. We won the game.